the Moroccan authorities have tried to introduce democratic reforms to head off the protests. We are honoured to be joined today here in the studio by the Foreign Minister of Morocco, Taieb Fassin.
Hello.
Foreign Minister, thank you very much for being here with us.
Thank you.
As you watch what is going on in much of the Arab world, how concerned are you in Morocco that you are going to see more protests rather than less protests?
No, because first Morocco have another itinerary, and after the independence, Morocco select and adopt a liberal constitutions in 1962. We are also fights against the unique party system or the military dictator. And then there is a continuity in the evolution of Morocco. What's happened, it showed that because of what happened, the Arab Spring, or Arab Springs, or His Majesty accelerate, anticipate, listen to the people and the voice, and then propose something very audacious and very positive with high standards of democracy. The process for the adoption of the constitution, also the methodology, is very interesting because of the association of all political parties, all NGOs, all trade unions to the elaboration of this constitution. That's what explain the results. And,
but what particular reforms is the king looking at now? Is King Mohammed looking at to try to keep a lid on any protest which may be there? Because you still have a very young population, like many of these nations that we've been talking about, very young population, and very high unemployment among that young population. What is the king doing to try to address that? Because that seems to be the root cause of the protests we've seen in the Arab world.
We strongly believe in Morocco since many decades now that the country have to work on two legs: economic reforms, invest in people, social evolution, human development, but also political progress and democracy. And I think that other countries prefer to work only on one leg. Look what it happened in Tunisia or in Egypt or in other countries. People think that the stability requests only economic growth, but people in Arab street, like in Chilean street or the Chinese street, need also this political oxygen, and that's why Morocco evaluate like this. It showed that the new constitutions have to be, which is a very a new generation of constitution. It's a constitution 2.0. This constitution have to be implemented, but at the same time we have to continue our effort to give better future for our youth. We are faced, like you said, the same challenges in all Arab world, but we have different system. Some of them, the revolution happened. Others, unfortunately, there is still this resistance, this drama in Libya or in Syria or in Yemen. But Morocco will continue with this serenity, with more maybe better government in terms of legitimacy, because it will come back from directly will be elected from the parliament, and we have to continue this strong effort in terms of education, in terms of health, in terms of housing, and in terms globally human development.
Is there a strong undercurrent of Islamic extremism within Morocco?
We have all political parties first said that they are Islamist in terms of reference. We have one movement who refuse to participate to the rules of game of democracy.
And that movement is
Al-Adwa al-Ihsan, and they decide to boycott the referendum. But you see the results and the score, and then they refuse the democracy. They want to come back what's so-called the gold age of Islam.
They would like to introduce an Islamic state, a hardline Islamic state.
Yes, but the Moroccan society will refuse, because we are tolerant, our Islam is tolerant, we are Sunnite, Malikite, we refuse this. No one in Morocco can say to the other, you are not Muslim. This is the Sunnite in Morocco. This is the tolerance. But also because we are, our roots, sub-Saharan country, Andalusian and Mediterranean impact. We are Arabs, we are Muslims, we are also many Jews reality in Morocco. This mix of people decide to live together since many centuries, and they want to continue under the same umbrella of moderation.
Now, Morocco is a country, though, that has not been entirely immune to terrorism. In fact, just in April, I think it was April 27th, there was an attack on a popular tourist cafe in the heart of Marrakesh, one of the great cities of Morocco, exactly. A beautiful city. I've been there myself, wonderful city. Who was behind that terror attack, and is it something that you continue to be concerned about, terrorism?
Yes, we are concerned by that. It happened in Casablanca in 2003. For us, it was a surprise because it was the first attack like this. No one is totally immune against the terrorism, and we regret what happened today in Norway. But no one is totally immune against the Islamist terrorism. Why they select Marrakesh? But why inside Marrakesh they select this specific restaurant? Because it's the symbol of the tolerance, the modernity, the openness of our society, and because they know that some tourists will be there at this time at 11 o'clock of the morning. Then we are, fortunately, people are arrested after some. But our region, all the Sahara-Sahelian region is concerned by the presence, physical training camps of Al-Qaeda for the Maghreb Islamic. And that's why we have to work together among the Maghrebian countries and sub-Saharan countries to fight against this phenomena. We have to work very hardly, and I hope that the Maghreb of tomorrow, with new Libya, with new Tunisia, with Algeria, Morocco and Mauritania, we will work better against the terrorism, which is very dangerous, because if Al-Qaeda in the Maghreb are in link, create the link with Al-Qaeda in the east of Africa,
the Arabian Peninsula and in Somalia,
then first we will cut Africa in two, and the second they will be they will have more means and more capacity.
But in the meantime, on a brighter note, let's not end on a note of terrorism. Tourism is still very strong in Morocco, yes. And as I say, it is a wonderful country. I would recommend anybody who's never been there to go. It is a fabulous country, and tourism is doing pretty well still, despite those isolated terror attacks.
Yes, first, including the Arab Springs or the Arab seasons, because for many people, what happened in Tunisia and Libya. Where is Morocco, near Tunisia, or how will be the impact? Because first we have a good product to deliver. This society, open society, with all these different routes in terms of civilization. Second, we have Atlantic Ocean, we have Mediterranean Sea, we have Atlas Mountain, we have desert, and we have historical cities. We talk about Marrakesh, there is Fez, Tangier, Rabat, Tétouan, Agadir, because this imperial tower for the tourist. We have a good cuisine also.
Great cuisine. A French and Arab mix. I don't think there's any better cuisine than that.
French, Arab mix, but also Berbers.
Right, of course.
Berbers, the couscous is Berbers, and that's why I'm very proud to be at the same time Arabs and Berbers and Jews.
It is wonderful food, a wonderful country. Mr. Foreign Minister Taieb Fassin, thank you so much for being here today. It's been an honour to have you on the set with us.
I was very pleased to be here and very proud also. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed.